Hi, what I'd like to show you today is how to use the PA Genie and a template that is often used. We look at the starting prices or the opening prices of the horses right the way through each leg, and we're taking the favourites and one other horse for the main selections, and the difficult races we're taking more selections. It's as simple as that. So let's have a look at this. The first thing I would do, I would enter the name of the venue and the date. This is on my PA Genie Pro. I do proceed. And here I have entered the selections for each race. And I'll go through this with you in a second to show you what happens. Once you've entered these selections, in the first race, which was race number 2 at the Vaal on Tuesday, from the first race I took the odds-on shot. This is from my roving banker, and the second best in that race. Those are just the 2 horses I put in. They were the shortest prices. In the second leg I did the same. Again, we've got an odds-on shot which opened in the morning, and the second best as well. So you've got your 2 selections there. Onto the third leg. Again, I've taken the lowest price horse as my roving banker, and this time I put a second roving banker into the same section. Leg 5, or leg 4, sorry, race 5. Here it's obviously a much more difficult race because the lowest price horse is 3 to 1. And I've taken then, in this case, I've taken the 4 horses, which are 5 to 1 or less. I've just taken those 4. Next leg, leg 6, race 6. If you look at this closely, we'll see that all of me was back from 10 to 1 down to 4.75. Now, this I've made my roving banker because it's a springer. It's a very difficult leg, but and I've got lots of horses in here, but I've made that my springer. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other horses to follow because it's a wide open race, so I'm not going to go short. The next leg 6. If you look at this closely, I've only got the 1 banker, and if you look at the reasons why, during the morning, all these prices have drifted slightly. So you've got 2 to 1 or 2.35 to 1, and the next price here is 6 to 1. So I've made that my banker. You've got to remember, if it's 2 to 1 to win, it's odds on to be placed. So that's my banker. In the next race, race 7, the last race, sorry, leg 7, I confused myself here. I've got 4 horses. It's wide open again. You've got 4 to 1 the field at least. And I've taken 4 horses, and I've taken 2 of them to be roving bankers. It could have been any 2, and I took these 2 to be roving bankers, and the other 2 to be my selections. Now I'll go back to this now and show you. So you can see that the numbers I've just shown you are being entered into my spreadsheet here. So I've got roving bankers, and we've got the 1 fixed banker and other roving bankers. That is these are the ones which I expect to be placed. My roving bankers I expect to be placed. If it was more difficult race, you saw in this 4th leg here, it was more difficult, so I had 4 horses there, and I put 2 roving bankers. And the same in the last leg. I found it very difficult, so I had 2. Then what happened then, I proceeded. I'll just go this quickly. I've chosen the number 1 again, and let's go here. And let's just look at the cheapest option. The cheapest option here would be the fixed banker has to win, and we've got to get 5 of the other 6 legs in. Right? Remember, we've got 2 horses in some of the legs. So we've done that. We do select. And here we have the 7 perms. And what I've done on the last perm, I have taken this 100 times. And the other perms, I've just taken a 6 rand perm, I've just taken them flat. 2 to 4, it's 4 rand, but a minimum 6, so I've taken it for 6 rand. And that's what I've done for the all 7 perms. So my total investment is 159 rand. But if I get all these right, then I've got it actually 25 times because it's 4 bets. And that's how it is. So now let's have a look at what happened. So here's the results. And if we look at the perms, our 7 perms that we took, the first perm, we didn't get the 4 and the 8, so we lost our, sorry, we didn't get the 4 and 8, but we got it once. Second leg, the second perm, we won that once as well. Third perm, we're out on that. And the fourth leg, we're out on that. The fifth leg, we've got it once. Sixth leg, out altogether. And the seventh leg, we happen to get it one of the two all the way through. So we've won that 25 times. Now, for our outlay, 25 times, it's 25 there, and there's another 1, 2, 3. So that's 28 times. The dividend was 596. So you've won 28 times 596, which is 16,600. Now, if you look back here, we've outlaid approximately 20-25% of the flat perm, and we've won 16,000. There's no way you would have won that sort of money had you taken a flat perm multiple times. So that's the value of the place accumulator, the PA Genie. It cuts down your costing, and you've got the chance of winning it multiple times. Now, I know certain clients like to do this. They like to try and get multiple lines of 25, 50 or 100 times. And for a small outlet, you've got a chance of winning big money. And you can see by my selections there, they were not difficult to find. I didn't actually do any studying or form on that. We just took the main selections according to the betting. And the difficult legs, we took 4 or 5 selections in the big legs. Okay, if you enjoy that, let me know and we'll look into it. Okay, bye.